Bichu for today's video with a Volcarona sweep. Calf, this one is for you. Happy birthday. So, Volcarona is an extremely good Pokemon. However, this challenge was for me to use a physical set, which is very difficult because it only has 60 base attack. Now, its other stat that's reasonable is its speed, and I won't be using special attack at all. So I had to work with 60 base attack and 100 base speed, and no real good ways at all at boosting its attack. There was no status moves I could use or anything like that. We're going to jump straight into this battle. I had a cool strategy with Volcarona, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get the W. Man, I was so close to getting that win on that battle. If that Dusclops didn't have Shadow Sneak, I'd say I would have probably won that. But what an incredible battle that was. Alright, let's get on to the next battle. We're going to get this W this time. We have another random battle on the Poke Portal, and we have a double sticky web lead here. So in these attempts, I didn't always use a sticky web user because the Volcarona, as you saw, did have Trail Blaze. Now, in this case, I knew they had a Ribombee, and I knew it would be the lead, so I thought, well, I at least have to put Sticky Web on the field to equal this. So, we have a swap out, and we've got to swap into Mandibuzz. Now, I know that Mandibuzz is probably most definitely going to go for default and get rid of the Sticky Web here. So, I just kept it in, and I poisoned it with Toxic Thread. Now, this Spinarak, I actually got this one in a surprise Wonder Trade, whatever you call it, quite a while ago, and it was called Lettuce. So I don't know, is anyone out there that's watching this video, did you ever trade off a Spinarak called Lettuce? Let us be known in the comment section. But what do you think about Volcarona? Do you like this Pokemon? Let me know. I always like to hear your thoughts and opinions, and hope you've been enjoying the Pokemon sweeps lately, people. If you do, make sure you give that like button a tickle. So we're gonna swap out there. This Lettuce Leaf, this was causing so many swaps. So I managed to set the Sticky Wrap up again, and now Arcanine Hisuian's going to go for a Desperation Head Smash, and we got a Focus Sash on this set, which is pretty good. So what I did is I decided to go for Toxic Thread again, just to see if Arcanine had Extreme Speed, maybe, or, you know, maybe they'll try and go for Extreme Speed so I know what sort of moves it's got. So I got a couple of Poisons off there, which is pretty good. I actually was thinking about going for Protect, and then maybe going for Toxic Spread again, if it did swap out. And there was another swap, so this Spinarak actually caused 4 swaps. So we got the Latios coming in, going for a flip turn. That water is going to carry the little spider away. And people, it is time to send in the Volcarona. Let's see if we can get this fat W. right, well, we're just going to pretend that second battle never happened, right? It never, ever happened. As soon as I seen that Gengar come in, I knew it was like cursed body. And then I seen the trick in, and I was like, oh no. So it was an absolute disaster. I was actually hoping to take out the Gengar with struggle, but, they swapped out. So we got a next battle. This one's against, I think it was Greg, and we've got a Rhyperior lead here. So I thought I'll go for Protect here. They may set up Stealth Rocks, and if they do, well, they do. There's not much I can do about it. However, Rhyperior had Rock Blast. I was like, oh no, this is really, really bad. So Rhyperior is going to outspeed my Spinarak. Not that it really takes too much, and that gets around my Focus Sash. I'm like, man, there goes my my Sticky Web, right? So we're going to swap in Volcarona for the W. Let's get it. Well, there you go, people. There is the physical Volcarona sweep. Let's talk about those three battles, especially the first one and the third one, because that first battle was absolutely insane, right? So in the first battle, I didn't make use of Endure and Weakness Policy. I just had Weakness Policy activated, and then I used, the combinations of Leech Life and Flare Blitz, and that Tyranitar KO was super, super awesome. Like, that was a sweaty team too. So, that third battle there, they actually rage quitted before I fainted them, but maybe it fainted on their screen before, but I don't know. We got the W anyway, and it was awesome. So let's have a look at this Volcarona set. So Volcarona, I noticed had Swarm and Endure, and I thought, I might be able to make something interesting about that. So Swarm does give a nice boost for Volcarona, which is very, very handy, especially notable in that Tyranitar matchup in the first battle. So, I did about half the Tyranitar, had the leftovers, and then I had the Swarm boost, and it just dropped it, right? So it was really good. So I used Leech Life, and I thought, well, Flare Blitz is a powerful fire-type move, so I could get my health back with Leech Life, and then I could use Flare Blitz with powerful moves, probably a powerful fire move there. The other move I had on there was Trailblaze, because I still was susceptible to being outsped, and I thought, well, at least Terra Grass would allow me to hit other like rock and ground types and water types and stuff like that. That was mainly to just change my Terra to maybe a resisted move or allow me to set my speed up, and it actually worked pretty well considering how terrible physical Volcarona is, right? So the EVs I gave it were max attack and max speed. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was pretty terrible. I did go between Adamant and Jolly though, because sometimes I felt like I needed a little bit more attack. So I did have a couple of battles where I ran Adamant and Jolly. So I think on the last battle, I definitely ran Adamant. And on the first battle, I believe I ran Adamant too. But the second one, I ran Jolly. So yeah, but I don't think anyone's going to be using a physical Volcarona, but I hope you enjoyed this, people. This was tough. This took me like 3 or 4 months to do this. If you enjoyed it, people, make sure you drop a like on the video. If there's a Poké1 sweep you'd like to see me do, put it below in the comment section, and I shall catch you next time. Peace out.